Welcome to the Pew!
Welcome to Pew! And last night, Ernie got to go to Susanne Bartsch's party.
Yeah.
Kunst.
At Verboten.
At Verboten.
Or as I say, Verboten.
Well, it's Verboten.
Okay. Verboten. I never thought about it.
Well, you should think about it.
It was so much fun. The crowd was really great. It got started late though because at midnight the club was still pretty empty.
Well,
but by 1 it was...
But isn't that always the case?
Yeah, pretty much. So it was packed, and here is a clip of what I saw.
And what I missed.
For you. My partner Gay Spawn!
Welcome to the dream house.
Wasn't that fun?
No, it was not.
Bitter.
Yes, no. It was fun to watch, but it would have been much more fun to enjoy in the flesh. And I can't wait until I'm counting down the days until I'm able to do that again.
Well, prior to my excursion to Suzanne's, the curse at our home, the puke curse.
The curse of
continued.
apartment 10C.
Right, it is a curse. Because over the summer, we had all these people come over.
Maybe 5, 6?
We've had like 5 or 6 people vomit
I think it was 6.
horribly in our apartment. And last week the curse returned when?
Number 7.
And number 2.
I don't know exactly what the problem was. I think it was this turkey sandwich that I got because, well, 2 things happened just before I got violently ill. I had a turkey sandwich that I got from the deli downstairs, and Ernie walked in the apartment. And I'm not sure which one of them made me violently ill.
Well, I have been present when all the other people got
Turkey sandwich, Ernie Glam. Turkey sandwich, Ernie Glam.
I was present when all the other people got violently ill.
And the turkey sandwich was not.
Is it me?
But,
am I toxic?
But, well, at this point, I think you are, physically. But, literally, I mean. But, I got violently ill and just started throwing up and, I mean, dripping sweat and shaking, and I had a fever, and, I mean, I thought I was going to die. It was just awful. And then, and I had a meeting that night, remember, with a meeting with my, the clothing line, and the manufacturer of I'm making a clothing line.
It was very awkward.
Yeah, I'm making a clothing line. The manufacturer of the clothing line comes over and like sees me like sitting at the table looking deathly ill. And he's like, "You really feel like you're up to doing this?" And I said, "Yes, I promise you." I'm just like, this is just, yeah. And they said, well, you can expect to be in bed for 7 days, and it was gone like the next day.
Yeah, that's food poisoning.
But then it kept coming back. Like yesterday, I was with Igor at the Pick a Pack, and that's the fresh fruit stand, and it came back. So, but it only lasted for like 2 hours. So I don't know.
Well, from food poisoning to brunches.
Yeah.
Michael actually found some restaurants that are enthusiastic about doing a brunch.
I found 4.
Oh, okay, that's great.
And they're 4 great restaurants. I don't know if we should name the names.
No, don't name
them. But yes, they're enthusiastic about it, and they are talking about opening up special rooms for it and everything. They're like,
so the brunch is coming.
Yeah, the brunch is coming. We are doing the brunch. I'm just figuring out the money details and stuff like that, the numbers, crunching the numbers, as we in the business like to call it.
Well, we're going to crunch some numbers right now, and we'll be back in a minute.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Pew.
Yes, because
Welcome back.
So I'm.
He's still fuming about the failed Botox injection.
I am. It was a lot of money.
It's true. It was a lot of money. I
And-
just want to know how
Okay.
much money.
A lot.
Well, one of our readers, Big Eye Fish 79.
All of my New York Post paycheck.
Big Eye Fish wants to know if Michael can talk about the parties that he did in Denver in 1996. So, do you remember them?
Yes, of course I do. There were several.
With
of them.
all the drugs that you took, how do you remember those parties?
I don't know, but I do. I remember the one.
So, describe one of them.
Well, one of the, I mean, none of them were really any good because they were in Denver.
Sorry, Denver.
No, I mean.
Thanks for asking.
I mean, there were like 30 great Denver people, and then the rest were Denver people. You know, I mean, Rocky Mountain High, what's his name?
But when you tried to flee from justice, you went to Denver. So was it related?
I wasn't fleeing from justice, first of all, because I let everybody know where I was going. If I was fleeing from justice, I would have not let everybody know where I was going.
So why?
In fact, I let New York Magazine know where I was going.
So why did you go to Denver then? If you hated it so much when you threw parties there.
Because Keoki lived there, and he had a house up in the mountains, and he said that I could. Keoki said that I could detox there with him and his boyfriend.
Rocky Mountain High.
Yes, Rocky Mountain High, my high city, and that didn't work out so well because Brian, remember Brian McCauley?
Yes.
He was my boyfriend at the time, the one who was in Party Monster. He flew out to Denver to make sure that
Special delivery
to make sure that I was okay. To make sure that I was on K. Now Olympia gave him a special elixir.
Sharing is caring.
Dr. Olympia gave him a special elixir of medications that he was to administer, and it was crystal meth, special K, and Rohypnol. And those 3 drugs were supposed to get me off of heroin. And she said, if administered in the right, responsible way, they were supposed to get me off of heroin. And they did, in fact.
That's great.
And then I was addicted to crystal meth, special K, and Rohypnol.
Here we go again.
Then I needed heroin to get off of the special K. No.
So Kip Ballard asked us about our email address. And believe it or not, we have an email address posted on the Pew channel. So if you click around there, you'll see it. And you can email us all you want.
All you want.
See you tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
That's it.
I don't believe you.